Welcome to Eventful Endeavors, secrets to crafting the perfect celebration. If you're planning an event and looking for useful tips from industry experts, you're in the right place. So get ready to take some notes and we'll dive right in. This is Eventful Endeavors.
All right. So welcome to Eventful Endeavors. My name is Steve Sipes. I'm a dueling pianist and event specialist in the Chattanooga area, what I like to call the tri-state area, Tennessee, Georgia, Alabama. But today, I am hosting this podcast, and we have a special guest from a very cool venue. This is Chris Angston of Oakleaf Cottage. Hello, Chris.
Hello. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, how's it going?
Everything's good. Trying to stay warm. It's a little chilly this morning.
Yeah, we've got a cold front coming in. They say black ice and snow, maybe. I'm betting on snow. That's the part I'm kind of hoping for.
Snow's always fun.
Yeah. Oh, I bet it looks amazing at your venue.
I have some photos. It's stunning. Absolutely stunning when that happens. Yeah.
So we're going to talk some more about this venue, which is very special. But before we get into that, tell me a little bit about the background of Oakleaf Cottage.
So as far as purchase or like how long we've had it, all of that, or the actual background?
A little bit about how you got it and how you got into it. Tell us a little bit about how that happened.
Okay. So almost 10 years ago now, this will be our 10-year anniversary of having this property. We came across a listing. Actually, I came across it. It had been listed at like 5 o'clock the night before. I saw it at 5 a.m. I emailed the realtor. Dave was still asleep. We saw it by noon and we had it under contract by 2 o'clock.
Wow. It was just meant to be.
We don't buy shoes that fast. So I tell people that all the time. We don't buy anything that fast. So
That's great.
we knew we wanted this place because when we got here, it is absolute magic. And we've had many past couples and people who visit and everything too. They're just like, this place is magic.
Awesome. Awesome. And I can see just a little bit over your shoulder there. So we can kind of see. Is that a fall photo that we've got right there?
Yeah, that is a mid-November photo.
Oh, that's awesome.
So that's one of like a lot of people love us for the mossy rocks. And it's like basically the whole side of Lookout Mountain is on the whole backside of the property. So lots of ample places for photos back there.
Wow, what a great location. So tell us a little bit about the location. Can you give us a little bit more of the surroundings and what else is in the area?
Yeah. So we are on the side of Lookout Mountain. So on your way up toward Cloudland Canyon State Park. In fact, we border Cloudland Canyon State Park on two sides. So we've got 32 acres now because we bought a little piece of property that kind of snuggles up against it. There's 32 acres. It's all wooded. We are completely in the forest here. There is a cottage that sleeps 9. And then there are 2 outdoor ceremony locations. And I say all of our locations are flexible. So you can have dinner outside if you want. You can have dancing outside if you want. I mean, we just kind of feel like whatever we can make happen, whatever magic you want to have happen, we're going to make it happen. So if you like this location for cocktail hour, we'll do that. And then, of course, we have the barn that we are constantly unbarning so that it does not look so much like a barn.
Yeah, tell me about that. What does that mean, unbarning?
So there's a lot of barn venues in the South, and there was a barn already here. So maybe we wouldn't have built a barn if we were actually planning on starting a venue, which we weren't. But we painted the interior white. We kind of changed it up. It has more of like a New England feeling to it as opposed to rustic barn. I kind of wanted everything to feel, well, not kind of, but I do. I want things to feel much more sophisticated.
Awesome. No, that sounds great. Okay, and I was going to ask you to give us a virtual tour. It sounds like you kind of just did, that you've got the cottages, the different places that they can have their ceremony, their reception there.
Yeah.
That sounds awesome. Yeah. Now, do you have any interesting stories to tell? Things that may have happened at the venue, maybe even during a ceremony that would be fun to hear?
I do. So I was thinking on this a little bit and I realized there's actually several things that happen. And so there's 2 that come to mind right away and one that happened just this past year. And our bride had lost her dad and there was a significance to a Luna moth. I will tell you, her wedding was not supposed to be held at a time when there are Luna moths. There are 2 hatchings for Luna moths. It's usually April and then you usually see them again in June. There was a Luna moth on the front porch the whole day. And she showed me she had a tattoo of it. Her mom had a tattoo of it. Whenever they left, the Luna moth left as well.
Okay, I
So
got a little chill there.
stuff like that that happens. I had a bride that was just like dying to see a fox. And while she's getting ready, this room upstairs, there's actually a photo from the photographer. This was years ago.
Mm.
And she looks outside and there is a fox that literally like walks across the driveway, looks up at her, and then keeps on walking.
Wow.
So we have weird things like that.
No. So I'm just going to assume that these are things you plan. It's that kind of venue, folks. These are the things that can happen and may happen
Right.
if you
You
have
don't
your
know.
wedding there at Oakleaf Cottage, because it is magical, like you said.
Yeah. There's lots of things that happen that are just like so fun.
That's
An
awesome.
owl hooting just at ceremony at vows, or the sun coming out behind a cloud during vows. I mean, that happens all the time. Something, a
Wow.
certain wind, the leaves falling a certain way. It's wild.
Wow. So you do have a little bit of a nature preserve going on
Yeah,
there.
we do.
That's amazing. Well, what advice would you give to a bride or couples as they're planning their wedding? What's something you've seen a lot of weddings and you think
Mhm.
here's something that they could benefit from hearing?
So I know everybody has their opinion.
Hmm.
So before anybody or you even listen to anybody's opinion about what your wedding should look like or feel like or what you should do or what you shouldn't do, because everybody's going to have tons of advice. You do not need to follow that advice. The two of you need to sit down and say what is important to each of you. So, what is true to you? What feels appropriate? What do you want it to feel like? Do you want your dad to walk you down the aisle? Do you want both of your parents to walk you down the aisle? How do you want that to be? What traditions do you want to keep? What do you want to pull in that's maybe tradition and older and maybe from another country?
Hmm.
So, thinking about all of those things in order to make it like truly true to you, and thinking too about like a simple one that I pull out all the time is color.
Mm.
It's so easy to fall into this Pinterest trap and this Instagram trap and say, okay, I am in love with these colors. And suddenly, like you never liked pink before, but you keep seeing pink glassware on tables. And suddenly you're like, you're envisioning your wedding with pink glassware and you never would have done it before.
Mm.
10 years from now, you're like, why did I choose pink glassware? I don't even like pink. So look at the colors
Right.
in your closet and on
Ooh,
both of your
good.
closets. Look at it, see if you like it. And that would be ideal. You want your friends and family, when they get to your wedding, to know that it's your wedding.
Hmm. Oh, that's awesome. Very good. So don't necessarily take all of your ideas and advice from Pinterest or social media.
Hmm.
All right.
Absolutely.
I've never heard anyone say go look in your closet for ideas. That's good.
Look around your house.
All right.
Absolutely.
Oh, that's great. Okay, now we may have touched on this already, but I'm just going to ask it and you can answer however you want. What makes Oakleaf so special? What sets it apart from other venues? Some of that you've kind of answered, but let me hear you voice
So
that.
there's actually a lot. One of the things that's very important to me is that we are a full service venue and we are a
Hmm.
green certified venue. And so both of those things, so we want you to fully enjoy your wedding day here. So we don't want you to be worried about setting tables. We don't want you to be worried about, are the vendors showing up on time, any of that kind of stuff. So we
Hmm.
include a planner. And these are real, actual professional planners. I know there's a lot of slamming about like venue coordinators. Basically, I'm the venue coordinator. I am the person who's running around making sure the venue looks good and doesn't burn down. That's my job.
Yep.
Your planner comes with us, and they are the one that is making sure that everything runs well and that you don't have anything to worry about except enjoying the day. And that is also why we handle everything that we do. So we are full service. We do not want you to be stressed from the time that you book us until the end of the night. Like we want everything smooth as butter.
Oh, that sounds awesome. And you may have already answered this, but what does a perfect wedding day look like from your point of view? Kind of a perfect wedding day.
I know everybody wants flawless. That's hard to
Hmm.
achieve.
Hmm.
Things do happen. But the thing is, if it's things that you can look ahead and see, so like that's part of having a planner, is you can look ahead at that timeline and say, you know what, there's a chance that this could happen. Or having
Hmm.
a good solid rain plan in place. So knowing that even when something unexpected comes up, you know how you're going to pivot. Or if you're having to pivot because of something small, like okay, we ran out of ice. We're going to have to run down the store or go get some. Somebody in the background runs out to go get it. There's an
Hmm.
assistant planner. That's her job. She'll run out. She'll go get the ice. Nobody knows that we were out of ice. That kind of thing.
Right, right. I remember my nephew's wedding, and it just happened to be my wife and I were the backup plan for just about everything.
Okay.
So I know what you're talking about. Oh, we have the hors d'oeuvres, but we don't have anyone to set them up. or we ran out of ice. I mean, that was actually one of the things. So
It happens on a hot day, and people use more ice than you expected. Like,
mm,
normally you're like, 5 big bags should have done it. Should have had 2 bags
right.
left, and not so much. So,
Yeah. Great.
yeah.
Great advice. Now, just kind of a little curveball question here. Is there a song that you heard that gets played more than any other song at weddings?
So I thought about this, because yes, there are some songs that we hear more often than others. I know Packable Cannon is always popular. I mean, it was at my wedding, so.
Mm-hmm.
But for the most part, our weddings tend to be very individual. And so
Mm,
I've actually been very impressed by the variety of songs that we
awesome.
hear at ceremony. I've been very impressed. I'm like, how did you even think of that?
Wow.
But
So you're giving them some stars, giving them a little, good job. You chose
we've
something I hadn't
we've
thought
got
of.
some incredibly creative couples.
Oh, that's
So
great.
I've been very impressed because, like, if you asked me to think of a song off the top of my head, I would probably come up with something with Queen in the background because it's in your backdrop right now. I literally cannot. Like, yeah.
Yeah. Well, so for those of you listening, brides and grooms, if you're creative, this is a good place to go. You'll be able to express your creativity and you'll be able to see lots of wildlife. So
Mhm.
this will be Oakleaf
Happens.
Cottage is the place to check out. Or at least there's the possibility of those things.
It's a possibility. I can't guarantee anything because it's
Sure.
nature, you
Sure.
know?
It's like those whale watching tours. They can't
Yeah.
guarantee it, but we hope so.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. After so many weddings, what is something that you would love to see happen at a wedding?
I want an elephant.
What?
I've had Highland cows. I've had alpacas. I haven't had a camel either. We've had horses. We've had all kinds of things. I am ready for an Indian elephant to come up that driveway.
And it is a possibility.
Yeah, right?
Wow. Well, that's great. All right. Well, this is great. Is there anything else that you would like to share with us about Oakleaf Cottage?
I can't think of anything.
Well, tell us,
I
and
feel like
maybe
we've covered a lot.
I think I jumped over this. Where are you located?
We are on the side of Lookout Mountain, just outside Chattanooga, Tennessee. So we are kind of located right between the little bitty town of Trenton and the little bitty town-ish of Rising Fawn.
Right.
So we are right
Okay.
there, right at the corner. We are 20 minutes from Chattanooga and I think about a stone's throw from Alabama. So we are on that far corner
Yeah.
with all those beautiful mountains.
Yes. And it definitely is. Okay. Well, this has been really fun, and I appreciate you sharing with us. I think you do have a special place there. So very cool that everybody can learn some more about that. And hope you have a good day. Watch out for the black ice this weekend.
Absolutely.
Good.
But I'm hoping for the snow.
Me too.
I will find a way up here and I will definitely share in Instagram stories. I will share what it looks like up here because it is stinking gorgeous.
Oh, that's
So,
awesome. Have a good day. We'll talk later. Thank you.
all right.
Thanks for listening to another episode of Eventful Endeavors, Secrets to Crafting the Perfect Celebration. We hope to have left you with some actionable ideas for your own event. If you like the show, please subscribe and definitely leave us a review. We read every comment. So until next time, happy planning and see you soon on Eventful Endeavors.